Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. And I'm sitting up here just catching up on stuff. Like right now, I do not have my computer plugged in. Wouldn't that be just great for it to go out on me? It's been a crazy week, you all. It has really been a crazy week. I've been working all day. I had some back to school crafts that I was still doing for some clients. And trust you me when I say I thought that I was done with that. No, it was not done. So I'm just catching up and trying to keep up. I've been, everything is still backwards due to the fact that I have been with my family. And then all of a sudden I had a surprise thing that came up with they like my family to me. My neighbors just dropped in to celebrate my birthday. And so I'm just, a little overwhelmed trying to catch up with everything because, of course, if they drop in, you just can't leave them there. But we're getting back on track. So today, let me first welcome everybody to our new series that started. The new series is going to be not back to school. Oh Lord, why is this sitting here still? It's our week, our sports challenge. It's our sports challenge, and we're just getting started with that, and it is. Let me change this. It says back to school profit when it shouldn't.
What's on your earring?
It is my I have done new I did earrings to my business. You know I got these earrings. Why you tripping?
I forgot.
I got these earrings. I have had these earrings for the longest. Actually, it has my, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is my old piece that I did, showing some of what my hair was back in the day. And it's totally different now. So
I didn't know if they were your sorority at first.
Oh, absolutely not. Those sorority colors are totally different.
I know, but see,
it's totally different.
But it threw me kind of off because I was like, what she got on them earrings?
Mm-hmm. She got on these earrings because it is what it is. So it does have my the business name Gias Designz is on there, and it also has my little picture that I used to use that with my little cartoons. And I try to brand when I'm sitting on the live. I really do. And sometimes I can find one, and sometimes I don't find the other because I take these suckers off when my ears start to itch. Yeah, I take them off. So,
hi Shay.
So we got a Shay in the house. Hey Shay, thanks for coming. So
what it do, girl?
That's right. What it do, what it do, what it do. It does what it do. So yeah, let's get on back into this thing where we are doing week one of the Sports Watch Party live, and we are going to be doing things that are basically we're going to be making it where it's geared towards watch parties because we know everybody else is doing everything else, right? But we as grown folks, and sometimes we got to do some grown folks things, y'all. We got to do some grown folks things, and
We're grown
so
folks.
we're grown folks, and we tend to forget that grown folks do a lot, and we're always gearing stuff towards our children and all of these other things. Now, don't get me wrong, we can do some stuff that is going, and it can go either way. Whatever we do here, we can always take it from a party to a game, from a game to a event, to something. It can go anywhere. Okay. Wow, my thing look kind of clear today, don't it?
No man, you cleaned your lens.
Well, I always try to clean my lens, so it we do what we do. So, hey, Talk, thanks for coming. We're just gonna do a few things now. This is the funny thing about this series. It is so big and so heavy. It's hard to kind of keep up with everything. The things that I was kind of researching, it has been different. It is a lot of information. We were trying to do it in 4 weeks. It may take 5 weeks because it's so much information that we can put out there. We got the football season that's coming up heavy. We got, what is it, soccer is going on right around this time. You got a lot
Basketball.
of basketball that comes on a little bit later, right?
No, not for high school. High school getting ready to play. I think they start like in September. September,
Really?
October.
I thought they come right after football. They don't play at the
Mm-mm.
same time, do they?
They're
Well,
already
maybe
in
I'm from
session.
Chicago because I know where
They're
we
already in
are.
session.
Football, they usually do the training for basketball is now. Training for football is all through the summer. That's what I'm used to. But again, that tells you how much there is going on and how much is on the plate. So without further ado, let's go into some of the things that we are really supposed to be doing. So uh get the goal for
And y'all have
this
to
week.
ignore me. I've been suffering headaches.
Oh, okay. Well, take some for your headaches. We want you to be full.
It
Okay.
comes and it goes.
Oh, okay. So the main goal for the week
It
today is to help viewers to stop thinking about what they're doing and thinking about what sports craft can they make. Now, first thing first, y'all, who are you going to be pushing towards? Is it going to be, are you going to be selling? Are you going to be doing your
digital.
digital, right? Because I like to do digital. I haven't gotten as well. I mean, not saying that I haven't gotten, but I haven't gotten the people to buy just as much as I would like to just yet. But as long as I'm putting myself out there, you're going to make sure that you put yourself out there. Okay. So, we need to let you all know what the complete experience is, how to package to sell, right? And we're not going to do too much of that today due to the fact that if we do that, we won't even get started with the designing portion of it, right?
Show up.
uh, the first live, we are going to be establishing a foundation. We're going to be bringing the products and party perspective together, and we'll be dealing with the strategies and AI. That is what Traci is supposed to be doing. Man, I can't believe how clear. Maybe because I closed the door and it's just really it's popping today. Okay, and because this is such a high what you call it. I mean, my stuff's supposed to be perfect, but I don't know what it is that be going on. So If you're waiting until game day to start your crafts or start your planning for your event, you're late. You're late. Trying to plan for an event. Some of these events are truly extravagant. You got some people that put down that grassy stuff on their floor or on their garage floor or whatever, and they have the football field there or they had a basketball field there. You got some of us that the only time the men get a chance to actually be have fun is during times like this, is when they have these game day events where they can throw the little nerf basketballs or punch stuff in the walls and things like that, and having things, because you can have it set up like a movie thing. You can have it set up like a field. You can do so much with sports. Okay, so this is not just about doing. See, I'm going to take these things out in 2 minutes. Watch. This is not just doing football shirts, y'all. We are going to be trying to hit all of the gamut of everything sports. Okay, so we're going to show you how to take the creative idea and put your strategy behind it, and you want to make sure. Remember, we always talk about this thing about stuff being cute, right? That is not automatically an offer. Okay, it's just not. So by the end of the night, some of the stuff we're going to be able to do. Some of it is just totally impossible in the little time that we'll be doing it in. um we want to identify who you're selling to, right? Or what occasions you're designing for, which sports you're going to be designing for, what products belong together, right? And again, remember, we're going to be pushing towards that party, because all of us have those watch day parties. It may not be called a watch day party, but if you have people over on Sundays, what's going to happen? I know here in the South, women are true football fans. When I say majority of them are football fans, majority of the women in the South
Yep.
are football fans, and they are not just the NBA
Yes,
football,
ma'am.
NFL. I'm sorry. See, don't think that I don't know what they are. It's not just the NFL, but they also in the college. Like, it ain't nothing. Okay, so again, we're talking about the things that you're going to be going with. Okay, now who are you going to be selling to? We already discussed that, but um, we are going to have the game day profit playbook, where we have to do the sports parties, the game nights, and the youth sports products today, as much as we can. All right. Um, let's go with the journey. Week 1, what are we going to be doing? Sports watch party ideas to sell. Week 2, we're going to be doing DIY sports party favors. That's more my thing. This party favors. We're going to be doing what again with the party favors. You can do that with anything. Party favors are universal. Okay. Birthdays and game nights. All of these things can go around your sports. Okay. Week 2. No, we already talked about week 3, right? Week 3, we're going to be talking about youth sports apparel and team gifts. Okay. Talking about the players, the parents, the team moms, the coaches, the fans, everything that goes along in there. All right. But in week 4, we're going to be maximizing game day profits, pricing. If you've been watching our series, you will see that the pricing is something that's serious. Packaging, our bundles, how we should bundle, what we should be bundling, and marketing. Okay, so we don't want you leaving with a folder full of cute ideas. We want you leaving with something you can actually package, price, market, and sell. Okay, so how about I say who I am? My name is Stephanie, and I am the owner of Gias Designz, where I help beginning crafters and season age. Again, I keep on saying season, and a lot of people say season as to be something totally different from what I am into. But my thing is to give season age crafters, I'm trying to say the right words, crafters a head up. Make it where they do not feel like they're left behind. Make it where they feel like they are part of this dynamic, where they are being held up and being made sure that we are catering to them. So that's the main thing that I am into. As you can see, these gray hairs ain't free. They came with a lot of wisdom. They came with a lot of things that have been behind. And after a certain amount of time, you do kind of, you're not as fast as you used to be. So we want to make sure that we do not make them feel like they're ostracized. We got to go into the other what you call it. Now my partner, of course, who has stepped away from her desk, uh so my partner is Traci, and she is the owner of Ka-Otic Kreationz, and she's going to be more into dealing with web design. Well, not web design, so much more as the digital designs and what else can we say? Because this is something that she's supposed to be doing, and going into her AI. So she's supposed to be bringing that dynamic into the situation. So I want to get started with uh I want to get started with kind of doing a design. Now, this is the bad thing about it. I have not even I've done one. I am and my computer has been not acting up, but I don't know what's going on with the internet. So we're gonna work with it, okay? I could be doing it with a I could do an AI design and it would make it, but it's not. You can add some things, but the things that I like, I have added. They are not. You would really need to do it one by one, okay? So Traci, did you want to do an AI design, or do you want me to just try to do one in Canva?
It don't matter.
You got an AI design that we can work with right now? Because I mean, I can throw it
Yeah,
down, but it's gonna take a little more time.
let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
Because I actually made the table. I actually did a table for my husband.
Okay. So you're gonna give us a little background on what that was about, and um what did you set it on? What did you set it? What
My
was the
husband
background?
is a house divided. My husband is a 49 Cowboys, and I just look at him funny.
Amen.
So, yes, we know that you're a Bears fan.
Absolutely.
So, so anytime the Cowboys come in his house, he doesn't want to touch it. He think his hands are gonna burn off. Think he's gonna catch fire. And I just look at him, and I'll be like, "Babe, nothing's gonna happen to you." So, okay, I did find the design that I did.
Okay, so do you want to go ahead and get started and pulling yourself up your screen? I have to
I'm finna, I'm finna bring it up,
okay. Well, all of a sudden my eyes want to act up. Oh
and
my
we're gonna have to get together so I can pull this stuff off of my computer.
goodness.
And what I did use AI to begin with.
Okay.
So, let me bring it up. Share my screen. Your allergies are acting up.
I don't know what it is. It's going crazy, but then it's just par for the course. That's what's happening. It's that time of year. Anytime it's warm outside, Even being in the house, I have problems.
Yes, I understand. What is it gonna do? I didn't want to share my screen. 100%.
Well, let me know when you're ready.
Present.
Okay, I'm trying to find it.
Okay. My entire
Maybe you had to put
screen.
bring up to what is it called? Bring
I'm
the
bringing
state.
it up.
Yeah,
You
bring the
see it?
state. It might be coming. Hold on. Add. Okay, there we go.
What is
All
it
right,
doing?
and I am going. Now you got to hit what you're
Okay.
on, and I'm getting ready to remove myself from the stage, so you can go ahead and.
I am on. I did tell it to. What is it doing? Okay, this right here is my whole screen. What is it doing? Let me stop the screen. Where you go? Oh, she took herself out on accident. Did I take her out? Shouldn't have. Oh wow. Okay. Here is my screen. Okay. What is this doing? My screen is so slow. Where did Stephanie go? Okay. Till she comes back, we'll proceed.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so your screen is up. I see your sports images, but let's see your
My, mhm.
yeah where you came in and how you put in your prompt.
That's you see it. You see my screen is tripping, right?
Okay, I see the screen is tripping, but let's go start with the prompt. You got it. Everything is there. It's gonna take a second because it's told me today that that they were very busy, and when I tried to come on, it
Oh,
was that we're okay. So see, that's some beautiful stuff. Let's see what the prompt is.
that's what I'm getting to.
Okay, shouldn't it be at the top?
Okay, I
Only,
told her to give her. Huh?
only thing you got to
It's
go
something else
on.
up there.
Oh, okay. because you got to put it
I
across.
told it to give me a
Go
small
ahead.
explosion.
Okay.
That's what it's trying to bring up.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go back down here. Today.
It's really slow, huh? Can see it turning.
It's thinking about it.
Okay.
Yes. Irritating.
You're trying to print it.
Counsel. Yes, I want to counsel. I didn't say it for my health.
Why don't I try until you get it there? Because
It's real slow.
okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take myself to the stage, my screen.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am, you do that.
so until we can get it together.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So
I will
looks
stop
like
sharing.
okay.
Yes, I
So
will stop
now we back.
sharing.
Add myself to the stage, and then we
Oh,
are going to go to
that is ridiculous.
my Canva page. Like I said, everything has been crazy, and I know I
Jack
had
is
to.
tripping.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get started with another design, and it takes a little bit more time. As soon as Tracy's screen comes up, it'll be we'll be going back to that. But right now, I want to get started with something in Canva so that we can get something started. Okay, so here we go. I am going to go. If we're starting at the home screen, and we're going to go over to create. You hit create over in your top left area, I mean your top left panels. What you can do is go down on the left side until you hit custom designs. The custom size, I'm sorry. Now in the size, we want to go into inches. So where it says units, we want to go down and we're going to hit inches, right? All right. So I am going to put in like a tray design. What size is that? 19 by 13 or something like that? I like to give it a little play. 19 inches by 13 inches. Now, and then I'm going to hit the create design. And this is really slower than usual. So there's something going on. Because like I said, it didn't want to allow me in, right? So to get started, let's go ahead and name it so we won't forget, just in case Canva goes out. Sometimes we have to name stuff before we get there. So I'm gonna call this a football because this is football season, y'all. Okay, football, Bears. Sorry, Bears. And I'm gonna have this as the defensive line. Okay, and then it is going to be from my people, my men that I love so much back in the day in 1985. I know some people wasn't born yet, but this is what we're going to do. Okay, so let's start out with a background. We're going to go over into elements, right? And in elements, we are going to see if it comes up where we are going to be able to put in a football field background. Okay. And in here, we do have a nice amount of football field backgrounds. Now, this is the thing. When you come down to a football field background, I know one of the things that I've always explained is whether or not you want to go and you want to have a graphic, a photo, and you definitely do not want videos because you're not going to be able to pull that off. Now, we're going to go into photos because that's exactly what you want. You want photos, right? And then one of the things that you have to make sure that you do when you're going into football field photos, be careful because what happens is I'm getting a lot of background noise, Traci. What happens is they can give you more than a football field. Sometimes you
You
end up
said
with
do
a
what?
soccer field. I can hear a lot of background noise. So all right, so I'm going to
Not because I
pick.
moved my table.
Oh, huh? Because you what? I want to pick
My table.
your table. What about your table? We know that this is
You
a
heard me when I
football,
put it towards me?
huh?
I said you heard it when I put it towards me.
Oh, it's more than that. It sounds like I heard the dogs and stuff, which I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but I it kind of gets me. So I kind of like this here,
Yeah.
right?
She mad.
We know that it's a football field due to the fact that, of course, you had that 50-yard line that ain't there. It's actually the 30-yard line, right? So, but we know that that is the line that's there. We could have did that, or we could have done the 50-yard line. That 50-yard line, this 50-yard line here was kind of close for me. All right. Here's another one of a football field, but it's kind of off to the side. And the graphic that I want to bring in is actually gonna need more than just the very front, but a little bit more area. Okay, so again, I told you, my peeps are the bears. I'm sorry. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the big beautiful bill of Google, right? And within Google, what happened that I ended up losing everything? Because I'm supposed to be able to do this. This is something just happened. I know I had my Canva. Now I'm gonna go to my Google and oh, that's where I want. Let's do this one. Let's go to Google, okay? And I'm gonna go here and use this one so it won't mess up. Okay. Now, because the other one has my StreamYard on it, we're gonna go in and we're gonna pull some something that I can use for my graphic. I want it to be the 1985 Bears, right? And you don't have to have, you can use this for your own friends or your own kids or whatever. Okay, now you can see these beautiful men right here. They are the men. Yes. But we're going to go to some images, right? And then we're going to go to images only. Now, when we're going into these images, you are definitely going to make sure that you hit your image and you're going to go to your tools, right? And you want to hit your size because you don't want the small ones so your pictures will be pixelated, right? And then you're going to go over to large. Now it has come down to some of the larger ones that you can borrow. Okay. Okay. So as you can see here, we have a lot of good stuff over here. And my thing is I want to oh, I have a new baby. Okay, I'm going to go in. I'm looking for our defensive line. I'm sorry. I should have put that in. Defensive line. Or is it offensive? I don't know. Defensive. Because they didn't let nobody in. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'm trying to find a group picture of them. This is not them. That's some of them, but that's not them. Because baby, when I tell you that they annihilated the field. Everybody got hurt until they had gotten to a point where they were saying that it made no sense for them to kill each other, kill everything that was walking, and they had to calm down. Now I don't know what happened that next year, but we ended up, not doing so well the next year, but I enjoyed it while it lasted, right? So I could use this, but these ain't my peeps, not the way I want it. Let's go with let me see, because that's the whole thing. When you're going into Google, it could be a lot of pictures that you might have. Let's see if I can add more to this on the field. Okay, and then here you have some of them. It's not going to be everybody, but I know I have a good picture of all of them somewhere. There go my baby. We just lost him. Let's just go ahead and go with this one, right? And that's too small. That's only 700 and something pixels. We need it to be bigger. Let's go and find something. I'm sorry. Let's see where we at. That's only 800. That's not going to do any good. I have a picture of them that I used. Let's just go ahead with this one. Okay, and that's 1,200 by 675 pixels. That's pretty good. So we're going to copy this image, right? It states that the image is copied. We're going to bring it down, and we're going to bring these gentlemen, and we are going to paste them onto the field. Now, I think it's like a Control V or something like that. I don't use all that, not unless they make me, okay? Now, of course, we have them here. We have this square that we do not like. What do? We go in and we'll go into BG Remover, right? To take all of that background out of there. And now we have some of them on the field, right? You got the fridge and you got a couple more people, but the fridge just passed, so I'm going to give them a little love today. All right? All right. So we have our men on the field. Now, I always said that they come in with the fire, right? So what do I want? I want to go in and I want to find me some fire. Fire. Boom. All right. Now, when you come into your fire, you just don't want anything out there because, again, it can leave some funny looking stuff. But I like to have a little fire on there. And we're going to bring this back a little bit because you're not going to see all of that. But let's go and grab, how about this fire? Yeah, let's bring that. And then we're going to bring it down, right? And this is going to actually cover their feet because you don't want all of that showing. You want to make sure that you're doing stuff that is going to make things work for you. Now, I didn't mean to do that. But again, we're bringing this in. And we're bringing in the fire, right? Let's go ahead and duplicate it until we're able to catch some other things and add us some pieces in there. Now, this is the problem. I don't know if it's going to work. We can try. But I'm going to show you a little piece that will get you where you can actually fix a problem when you have things that are there that are not completed, like we got this one and they're cut off, and we have another member here that's cut off. We're going to see if we can do we can enhance that area, right? And I don't like this being this tall. I just want it a little bit shorter than what we have here. Keep the fire, but don't have it over exaggerated. Right? And we're bringing in the fire and kind of filling in those spots, right? All right. Now, again, let me see what we can do. Let's see if it's going to work. Now here in with this graphic again, it's cut off. You have number 89 cut off and number 76 cut off, right? So in Canva, you can go into your hit something. You got to hit something to get there, right? And you can go into edit. You can hit your edit, and then you can see here in this area, you're going to use your tools. All right. And you're going to hit all of your tools so you can see. As you can see, you have several tools that you can use, right? Well, here, what we want, as you can see, with this little piece here, with the little ladybug on it, I don't know if that's the ladybug or not, but it has the backside where it's showing there's nothing on either side. This is what you're going to try to hit to see if they can make it where it's completing the 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 graphic, right? So sometimes they can do okay and sometimes not. So if you bring it out so just enough for that arm to be fixed, and I'm thinking about right here, and then doing the same thing on this side to give the other arm, right? And bring it back down so it won't be. Let's see what happens with the magic expand. Will it do it right or will it not? We don't know. It's a good question, right? Um yeah, it's done something. Let's see what happens. Bring that out and probably won't be able to do that, but we're going to hit that BG remover again and see what happens. Okay, now I'm good, but what happens is here, there's a little piece that's not supposed to be there. Now, for me, I can actually go into the BG remover. You can you see where it says erase? You can use your erase area, your erase tool. That is not what I'm trying to. And you can take out that extra piece. It doesn't have to be exact, but it has to be done, right? So you're going to go in and you're going to touch it up until because it doesn't have to be 100% exact. If the brush is too small, you have the size for your brush over here. And I'm just going to take some of it out because I'm going to use something else to cover it, right? And just slowly take a little more pieces out for there just to take out some of that little extra that don't need to be there, right? And now see, if I was doing this alone, it's totally different than when you're doing it in front of other people, right? You don't want to, because you make them mistakes. It's no big deal when you're at home, right? And you're just doing it, and not just at home, but when you're doing it by yourself, it's no big deal, right? Okay. Now, if you make a mistake, you can always hit the restore button and put back into place. Like say, I went a little bit too far, and it shows you what you've taken out here on the side, right? So with the restore button, say you just got a little touch of something that you want to bring back. You can just touch it up, hit that restore area, and it will bring back the part that you make a mistake on. Okay? Boom, right? All right. Now, done, and done on that, right? Okay, so now what else do we want to do? I always say, let's get us some branding. How about that? Let's go on back into our big friend and get us a branding tool, right? So let's go and find us a bear. Chicago Bears, and see what happens is when you come in. Now you have your logos, right? I always go for this big beautiful C and also this big beautiful bear, right? Because that's the real logos. We're gonna borrow that. So we're gonna take the image and we're gonna copy the image and we're gonna bring it right back in here, right? Because you have to have some type of signage on there. Put your BG remover on. We already discussed that. And again, okay, so here we go again, right? It's no good without that white in it, right? What do you have to do? You got to hit the BG remover again. It's taking out the white. That white is not, is you have to have that white on that logo, right? So what are you going to do? It's taking out that white. You want to restore that white, right? And you go back in here and you can just go in and hit that area that it took out and it will fix the area and put that color back in that was removed. And that's what we're doing here. I'm gonna make this smaller so I won't forget to come back, because at home, any other time, it's just me, it's no problem, right? But y'all watching and I don't want everybody to see my mistakes. So coming right back in here, and we're touching up this area and bringing that white back in, taking our time, making sure that we don't go past the area that we're supposed to go into, not supposed to go into, and then filling in that white and making sure that white is back in there. Again, taking our time, not rushing. And we are putting that C back together as it should be. Because I know I see a lot of times I see people posting, it took out the color. Can somebody help me put it back in? This is exactly what you want to do to get that color back in. Going to hit your removal, and then you are going to bring it on back in, right? And that looks like I got it. We'll see in a second. And looks like we did it, right? So we got the C back. Now, of course, you got the Chicago in. What else you got to go into? Let's go back into Google. We need a bear. Okay, and we're going to copy the bear and bring it back down and see what we can do and paste. All right, so we got that bear. Traci, can you start looking for us doing some type of AI ferocious type bear look that we can add in here? Are you there? Let's see.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
I was saying okay.
Okay, okay, because I didn't hear you.
I had muted
Let's make a ferocious bear, like
Olympia.
That we into, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Position that, and we're going to bring this behind the C. Okay, and then so we're going to hit position, and we're going to go over to layers when you hit position. And this shows you exactly everything that you have here. You're going to take this and bring it behind what you needed to go behind, which is here. Okay, that takes care of that there. But guess what? It's in front of my number 99, and we still need to bring it back, right? So we're going to bring it behind him. And now we have something here, okay? Now, I don't think having, as long as that bear is there, I don't think it's that important that the whole bear is seen, right? Let's put some signage in this, and that's the reason why I'm asking my partner to come up with a ferocious looking bear and giving it that Chicago thing. Let's try this, because at that point we called them the monsters of the Midway, because Midway was the Midway area. It was Midway, there was an airport once upon a time before somebody with some smart sense that had no business doing what they're doing had it crumbled up in the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so let's add them monsters in the Midway. Okay, so let's go on ahead and add in there, add a heading, and I want the monsters to be big. God knows I had no idea what I was going to be doing here. All of a sudden, I just jump up and come up with ideas, right? Okay, now let's see if I can come up with something. You hit the type of Canvas Sans is exactly what usually comes up. Let's try doing something, a different font, right? Now, I want to go with some type of Let's see what they got for display. Nothing that I want. Nothing that I want. No. So we're going to change from display, and they tells you exactly what kind you have. So let's try bold. See what type of bold ones they have here. And I don't want it to be cute. I don't want it to be ferocious. Maybe nah, too cute. What about the Quapo? We might have to go with that, but I'm not so sure. Don't like it. And I have to tell you the exact truity of this, and I don't know if that's the exact word that I should be using. The biggest problem that I have is coming up with the font that will go with what I want, right? Let's see. Let's see if we got something that's like a fire. Bet you it ain't. No, not. Uh let's go back to co-op just for time purposes. And trust me, when I tell you all, I will be probably going back up in here and changing it up. Let's come up with a color. I like the white. It's just something that goes along with that. So let's go into effects, and let's bring some color on a stroke, as they call it, stroke. I call it an outline, but that's what they call it. So here it states outline, and you hit your outline. It gives you an outline, the color that they want to give you at that time. But what you're going to do is let's go into that effect and let's find the color. Now it does have a color in there that goes with our whatchamacallit, right? And so we got the monsters. And let's say we want to make it where it is. And I think this is really pushing it. Okay. And the monsters don't have to be that big. That is 152. Let's see. Let's put it right there in the middle. Okay, so we got the monsters, and then let's go with the let's duplicate. And it's not gonna stay that big, y'all. And let's go with of the. All right. And let's find something that's just regular for of the, because it's not important, right? So let's go in here and let's find us another font. Yuck. I do not want no fancy font. Let's try the Frista.
Check your email.
Pardon me?
Check your email.
How am I check my email while I'm working? Is it that important? Okay, because if I hit anything, it's gonna come up on the whatchamacallit.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Well, I could trust you for the bear. You're gonna bring it up in a minute. Okay. Now, so I have of the, and I usually switch out those whatchamacallits, and let's go into let's make the letter, make it orange. This is something new because Canva at one time you would have to go into the sides to fix your colors, right? But I just want just the orange. And then let's go on ahead and put a stroke on that, hit an effect. We're gonna go in and we are going to make that white, that stroke, make it white instead. Okay. Now I don't want it to be too thick. That looks a little thick to me. And we're going to make this a little bit bigger. And I may change the size of that, okay? And then let's go in here and let's go in and duplicate that because we are of the, and let's put in midway. And I'm going to make that a MIDWAY. I don't want that right now. This is on Quapo font, so I don't want it to stay on that, but I want it to be where it is more of a scripted font. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that's not too much. Okay. And then I might do that viola on that of the. Let me remember that. Trying to find something that is more of a. I don't want it too cute because you can't work with it that heavy when it's too cute. This is my go-to, and I can't say that I am going to keep it there. I love that font. I said I'm going to stop using it because I use it too much. It looks like it fits to me. Let's try this. ALTA. Oops. The. Okay. I don't know where I am. Okay. And I want to fix this up to make it just a little bit more where it works a little bit more and kind of fits here and fits there, but not too cute. You know what I mean? I don't like it too cute because you're talking about somebody beat on folks. You want them to be beating on folks, not just killing it like that. Okay. So Traci, you got your stuff ready? And we're gonna go in and we're gonna bring in that. But let's while you getting that ready, your font ready and stuff like that, so we can see what you're putting in on your font. Let's go. I mean, on your prompt. Lord have mercy. Where's my mind at? Okay. So, what do we have in the background? Usually, it's kind of smoky in the stadium, especially at night. It might be cold, and especially if you're in the Chicago area. I don't know why they didn't give us an indoor stadium, but oh well. So, we're going to put a little smoke in here, right? Always got a little smoke. It's something about having that smoke in the theater. You jump up and you have in the on the football field. You got the smoke. The lights is making it all smeary and stuff, and you're looking down, and they look like little people and stuff like that. So let's just go with that, okay? I don't want it to be too strong. You're not just see like that. I can use it, and that's what we are gonna use. But what to make it look right? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna take that opacity down. So how do we do that? We go up into transparency, and we're going to take it down quite a bit, right? Enough where you can see it, enough where it looks like it might be something that's there. And now, again, it's in front of our people. We do not want that. So what are we doing? We're going to go up to position, and we are going to bring it behind our players, right? And we still have it there, and you can still adjust it to make it what you want it to be, right? So I just like a smoky thing. It's just something about it. But anyway, all right. So another thing that we usually have is this here, lightning. Always have a little lightning. Now, this is the good thing about it. See, now this I used to try this one. I like it if I take it down, take that opacity down. I'm trying not to put too much in there, but it kind of comes in a little handy, right? I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put a couple of them on there. I'm gonna duplicate it again. How do you do that? You hit the graphic, you right click it, and then you hit duplicate, right? So now to kind of give it that look that I want, and I don't want it to be too big. We want to give some of that little bit of the that little stroke there. Bring it a little bit up, a little bit on this side, and I don't want it to be too strong over here. I don't want it to be the same everywhere. So we're gonna bring that down, and we're gonna do the. This looks like, yeah. So we're going to bring down the thing. I wanted to stay here, but I want to bring down the opacity a little bit of this one also. Nah. Okay, now where do we want this to be? Not in front of our players, do we? No, we do not. So what do? We go into position again. So we're going into position. You got to hit something to get there. Go into position. I usually take it and bring the, okay, I'm sorry. I pushes too fast sometimes. You hit the lightning that you want to hit, right? Now we have one here, but one's there. I'm bringing it down with the other one. Why? Because if you hit your shift button on your computer, hit shift, and then hit the second one, guess what? You're moving both of them at the same time. So what we're doing is we're going to take those and bring them down behind our it has to go behind our bear too, right? And bring it behind our bear, right? Now, okay. Traci has made the whatchamacallit. I still want to go the midway. And what is the midway? The midway is a highway. Let's go into that. H-I-G-H-Y. Because it's right off of the lake, but hey, we don't want it in graphics again. Here we are. Again, when you're putting stuff in, you all look at the top area of what we're looking at. So you're talking about either it's all, that means that you'll get the graphics in one area, the whatchamacallits in another. You can get the photos in another. Okay, I'm thinking that I don't want a graphic of a highway. I'm thinking I want a photo, right? So now that I've hit the photo, right, I can actually put in what I want to put in. And I'm thinking maybe let's just throw a little some. And in Chicago, they had this thing that's called the Drive. So let's see. I bet you they don't have it. But let's try it. Okay, let me see. Lakeshore Drive, because that's where everything is. Lakeshore Drive, Highway. Let's see if they got it. And sometimes they do. No, they don't. Because if that's what they think it is, that looks like Chicago, but that ain't it. That's not what I want. This is it, but I want it a little bit closer. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going back to our friend. Okay, we're going to go back and we're going to go in and we're going to find Lakeshore Drive, Chicago. Okay, so you got lots of stuff right there, and it's more of, when did that part come? That is not in Chicago, that's for sure. Let me see. I'm looking more for the street area, more so than anything. Just try to give it a little bit more dimension. And trust me, I am just trying this, y'all. I don't know how it's gonna work. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to see if I can find something closer to the stadium. And this is like on the other side. This is probably the closest piece that they have. Here, wait a minute. And we're about to lose the Bears anyway in Chicago because they're going to Indiana. But they'll be right there on the coast of Indiana. Now, let's see. I don't like that. I mean, I could put it in there. Let's see what happens. Let's copy the image and see what we get. I'm just saying, it don't have to be, and it may not stay, but we're gonna try it. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the BG remover, see how much of it they give me off, which is really not much, right? So if I did something like that, I really want it to be like in the back of something, nothing big. I don't want it to be like bringing out too much of anything, right? Usually you will put something like this in the top, and that opacity I would have to be down to zero about. All right. So say we do something like that. And usually, let's put it up here, right? And let's go in and take it and turn it. God knows I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because it is here. Okay. And that kind of gives us a little bit more dimension of where we are. And again, I don't want it that big, just a little one. And I might have to take it up a bit to kind of give it what I want. And it gives you a little bit of the, what you call it. And to take out that line, we're going to take it, we're going to move it backwards. No, we can't. We're not yet. But okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add some lights. Stadium lights. And let's see what we got. Do we want to try the blues? It looks good. I don't think it's going to fit. And let's see what we get when we take it behind, because that's going to have to, let's say here. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see. Let's go and bring it behind there. And let's make the lights, the opacity still has to be strongly pulled down, right? I don't think that's bad, y'all. And it kind of takes away from the what we lost in the whatchamacallit. It actually brings out where you really don't see that line there. And that's what I'm looking for, is more so making sure I don't have that line without having to take away the Soldiers Field area of it. It's just giving it a little bit more dimension, right? Let's give it some more lights, just a little bit, nothing big. Let's try that. Let's see it. Nope. Watch this. It won't do it. Okay, no. All right. I'm trying not to. You know what? I'm not gonna go too deep into this, y'all. I promise. Because I will get happy when I get to bringing stuff in. I am that type of person. So let's just go ahead and go in and try
Can
for
you go
some.
to elements?
Yeah, I'm in elements.
Oh, you told the stadium lights.
Uh-huh. Exactly. I'm in elements. Let's try this one. Nah, it ain't gonna come out right. Let's see. I'm trying to just kind of kill it. You know what I mean? Instead of, because I will be doing this stuff forever, and then it will be big instead of trying to be quick. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's go with the BG remover, and this, of course, if it does it, it's gonna have to be much smaller. So shoot, I got my phone in the area. I'm gonna take this, and I am going to take out all of that excess, right? And after I take out the excess, all right, and then it's gonna have to be really, 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 really small. And I'm gonna take this behind and see if I can kind of make it a little different, right? Now let's go on ahead and bring this back, position it, bring it behind everything, right? It can go behind the whatchamacallit, everything except for right there. This is definitely gonna have to come behind my why is it not behind my bear? Okay. And it's gonna have to be really small. because when you get through, it doesn't necessarily, it looks, it doesn't look big when you put it in whatever perspective that is, right? So here we got that. And then I'm going to take this. Now the thing that I don't like, now you can see that blue line going across. And just to kind of make that, let's see if we can bring it down a little bit. Nope, that is not, that's the smoke. Okay, let's get this line and bring it down just a touch more and see what that does. Okay, all right, now let me take this smoke and put it behind my bear. Right, because you don't want anything in front of it. Now let's go and let me pull up. I'm give y'all not gonna see. Oh yes, you are gonna see it. If I end up doing that, let me go into my email and I'm going to find out. You sent it to the Gia Creates? Yeah. Ah, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We're going to copy that image. See if we can put it in the event. I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to save it. So why don't I do that? Save that as a, let's go into desktop. Let's go into my temporary files, and we are going to put this in my sports. Didn't I do a sports thing? Sports challenge. Let's add it and save it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, so let's take that down and let's go on ahead and I'm trying to figure out now that we're gonna have to upload this. I'm gonna go into the uploads and we're going to upload the file that Traci just sent me. I'm gonna go into desktop where my stuff is in my temporary, and then we're going into the sports challenge. Okay. Bam, baby. That baby right there. I might even take out that C. Okay. Let's see. Let's take this and put this on. I'm gonna move this just in case. Just in case
It's
it
gonna
don't
take your
work.
C out.
Huh? I know, but that's okay. It's a C here.
Yeah.
Don't matter. It don't matter because I got a C here. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out what can I do to keep that in there. And now I'm still thinking that this is exactly where it's going to stay. Now the question is, what am I going to do? Now I'm going to have to, okay, so here we go. With the squares, you know, we don't do these squares very much, right? So to ensure that I don't have that square look, I am going to go into, I'm going to go into apps, right? And I'm going to go into this thing called Image Blender. And I'm going to hit my Image Blender, right? As soon as it comes up. And then you're going to hit your Image Blender. And what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to kind of bring this out so I can actually do what I want to do, right? And I'm going to hit this Image Blender. It's going to ask me if I want to fade or whatever. I think I actually paid for this. I can't remember anymore. Sometimes I think I just paid for that. Okay, so here I want this to kind of sort of more be in the radial than the linear. I'm thinking, so we're gonna go in and you'll see that it has the it shows you what it does. You can take that circle and you can work that circle, right? But now this is the thing. I don't want to take out my, ooh, yes, baby. You is fine, sweet pea. You is fine. And I'm just gonna bring it out a little bit so we can have a little bit of what you call it, right? But I want to keep the rest of that. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm thinking this is good. So what happens is that you end up. I'm trying not to take out all of it. I want the Chicago Bears to show, but I don't want that bottom to show. Um, let's bring that over and bring this down because it does have Chicago Bears on it, but I might have to lose that and just keep the bear. What y'all think? I think that bear is the boom, baby. Okay, save it, and it has it here, right? Okay, now guess what? I don't have to have that full bear there. Only thing I need is for that piece to be in there, just like I got a piece here with the with the area that the streets that's behind it, right? Now, so y'all, I'm kind of liking on this a little something something. Okay, we're gonna bring either I can bring the bear back or I can bring my graphic up with them. Let's position that again and let's bring it in front of because we got somebody that's behind my bear and we can't have that. So I take them, I'm gonna bring them down just to adjust. And I'm thinking that background look good. What y'all think? Talk to us, sister. Traci, you got the crew. Okay, so now I gotta take these and put them back in front of, and I'm gonna shift and hit it because once you get the top one again, let's just do that again. Let's go back to position, right? And if you hit the, I'm trying to show you, but say I hit the top one, you could go all the way down to the bottom one, hit shift and go down, and it will pick up everything that's right there together, right? Take that and move it up. We're gonna need it to be in front of our players, right? Nope, I still didn't do it. And they show you. Okay, now. All right, now. Oh, sucky now, boom, boom. I'm liking on this. Let's bring this over a little bit. They don't have to be there. And let's position this one more time. And then this time I'm going to hit the top one and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. Strike that sucker right there, right? And instead of playing with it, let's hit group and it stays together. And then when we move it, we move the whole thing. If you want to bring it out, you can. And boom, we got it, right? Now that I had that there, I might as well just go here and bring them all the way over here. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. And then we're going to bring it down because we don't want them in front of the bear, but we want it because they look like they moving over to the side. And then just let's bring this over. Now we got to do something to fill up because you got too much room here. And then nothing for signage on the bottom, right? So we can still keep this. And we can keep, I'm going to bring it up to the front. And we can keep that. I don't think it's necessary. Take that out. We still need that C though. Okay, so we got all of that in place. I got a little picture of the whatchamacallit there, and I can probably bring that down just a little bit more. And see if it works here, but I'm gonna have to bring it behind that bring my bear in front of it. And where is it? In front of, it should be in front of that midway, right? But I need to bring it like that. Okay. All right. Now, I'm gonna need something here because that's too much of an opening right there.
Can you put a helmet right there?
Yeah, I can. I can put a helmet. I can put a football. Yeah, let's do that. Go back to our friend and borrow something. Bear's helmet. Boom. And I don't want no mess. I want it to be, I think I'd rather have it in the orange, right? But I like this one. So let's go and copy that. Hit copy. We right clicked it. Hit copy. Let's see if it's going to allow us to go on ahead and put it there. Hit paste. And it did. Let's take that background out because we don't want all of this on there. So we're going to do a BG remover, right? And of course, you don't want it that big, but you definitely want something with some signage in there, right? And let's go there. And we're going to make that C bigger too. Okay, what else we got? We're going to put a football in there. Let's see if we can find one with all the signers on there. 1985 Bears football signed. Okay. 1985 Bears signed football. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. All right, they got a few. But I don't want it that color. Here we got a couple here. They're white. Who wants a white ball? You know what I mean? Um, I love that picture. I wish I could put it on there, but it's not working for me. Um, I don't like that. How about one of these footballs right here?
What about the trophy?
Okay, where's the trophy at? Did I pass it? Bears 1985 Bears
It's down.
Super Bowl. Is it here? Um you saw it? See, because I could put my thing on there. I could put this on there. Is that them? Yeah, that's a good signage. Copy that image, add it, throw it in there, paste it. Eh, let's see what happens. BG remover, it might take all of the names out. It will not allow me to do that. Uh, how about the logo? What year was that? Dang gummit. 20? Super Bowl 20? That look like a
Go
20,
back
don't
up.
it? Huh?
Go back up.
Go back up.
Yeah, scroll back up. Isn't that the trophy right there?
Okay. Let's track it. That should help. Okay. Let's see what happens. Paste that. That's got to go back here. Let's go with that BG remover.
It would have fit in that little space right there, wouldn't it? In between him and the helmet, underneath the bear, and just fade it
Yeah,
off
but
into the back.
oh, you think so? You think we should put it there? Still gonna have to have something else. I mean, because I was thinking maybe throw it in here, and then after throwing it in here, let's take that backwards position, and then throw a little something behind it. That would have to go behind the players, right? And then take it and kind of give it a little bit of
A
not that.
glow.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a glow. And kind of just kind of put it into the background because it's kind of going perfectly with that whatchamacallit that I had. What you think? In here And then we can put something else here. Come on, Trace, talk to me, talk to me. Anybody else coming up with any suggestions? Can you see something in the chat? Um,
Oh,
let's bring this down some. I don't like that, but again, bring the fire, bring the heat, bring whatchamacallit, because we only need something right here to kind of bring off that whatchamacallit. Let me why you doing
I would
that?
say the only other difference would be is if you brought his paw down some more, made him a little bit larger, but brought his paw down.
You think so? And why does this look like it's? Did I have? I didn't have this in the C should not be um hmm maybe a football. I'm thinking that signed football would be perfect too. What do you think? Because I like the way that trophy shines right there in that area for some reason. And then it's just one more little thing. I have to find something, a football, maybe a signed football. Let's see. Go back to Google. Uh, that's 1989. That ain't the right one. No ding dong way. Ooh, I almost said the wrong thing. 1985 Super Bowl. Let's copy that image and put that in there. That'll be perfect right there.
What?
And paste that, stick that over in here. I'm thinking, and then BG remove. That's if it allow it. Okay, so
Yeah, it allowed it.
and then let's make that come down. But I'm thinking let's bring this helmet in front of.
I would say, can you put the helmet on top of put it on top of the helmet? I mean, put it underneath the
Mm,
helmet.
what's that?
Put the helmet on top of it, on top of the
On,
ball.
on top of the ball? You think so? Let me see.
Just a suggestion.
I mean, it can happen. Anything can happen. Let's turn it. Okay.
Nah.
Okay. Let's go backwards. 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 Because I'm thinking that might do it because it's on. I don't know. I guess I see the thing on the helmets on the turf more so. And let's
Yeah.
just you know and maybe take this and stick it here. I don't want it to be too far behind, but
You gonna need to. It looks like the
I'm gonna
flames are
put.
going upward in the back.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Can you rotate them a little bit?
To go where?
Do you see
Which one?
like the front of the flames are sitting on the field on the and the back is kind of up? It's like it's going at an angle. You see them?
Which
Uh,
one? Talking about where? In front of who?
it was a see. You can see his bottom of his thing. See if you can rotate it a little bit to even to see if you can rotate them flames to see if you can on the other way. So it'll level it out. Yeah, now bring it go back up a little bit.
Wait a minute. It ain't letting me do that because I'm out of it. I just want to, because I'm gonna put some more smoke on that down at the
Okay.
bottom. Okay, now let's put some more smoke on it, y'all. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It's got a little bit of everything in there. It's kind of separate, different.
Just
I don't want.
just
Do you think we should put a glow on them? I'm not so sure about that. What do you think?
just start said that when you move some of the flames down, you didn't move all of them down. So that's the reason why it looked like it was up.
Mm, see, and I'm because like I said, I don't want it to be too strong.
Yeah,
So, you know what I mean? I
that's
want it.
better.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to fix this trophy and bring that down just a little bit, right? And then we are going to put a little bit more smoke down there. Let's go back up into. I swear I had no intentions. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, Lord, I know I got to start doing better about having my stuff. But let's put some more smoke on there. Maybe some black smoke or what? Smoke.
We never know what we're gonna do.
I do. I usually kind of have it in my head a little bit. You know what I mean? But to have it, no, that's not going to work. Let's go into graphics. Ooh, I like this blue, even though I know
I
it's
do
not going
too.
to work for it. But I like that blue because it's they colors. It's the,
Mm-hmm.
this is not one. Oh, yes, it is. Hold on, pimping. Bam! Watch this. I'm about to bring it down some.
It's just special.
And this sucker just will not. Wait a minute, hold on. I could do it here and then I will bring it down. And I'm still thinking it needs to go a little bit lower than that. I don't want it to be too. What y'all laughing at? What they
They
saying?
laughing at me. I called you special.
I know. It's okay. It's all right. Ain't gonna hurt me none.
I love you.
Nah, that ain't working. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Can you use those down there?
Let's try this. What you think about that? And
It
then
puts a
put a
glow
little,
on it.
huh?
It puts a glow on it.
Okay. And duplicate that. And let's I don't want to be too strong, but duplicate it.
They walk out and go
And
through hell and back.
hey, baby, you gotta have that blue in there because it's the
You
colors. You
do,
understand?
but flames are usually blue and red, and
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm kind of liking this. Let's see. Do we need to do one more thing? And we don't have to. Y'all tell me. Look and see what they say. I always like to do a
did you ever put the glow around the trophy?
no. Thank you for reminding me. And trust you me. Let's go in here and let's go to edit. And don't let me forget where I was. The glow. What color glow we want that to be? White, orange, what?
Probably
Mm-hmm.
white.
Okay. Take it on up to the white, baby. So, just in
We'll
case we
see.
don't know what we did, what do you think? I'm thinking maybe that orange might do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so just to show you exactly what we do, we went into the edit area. You go to edit, okay, and then you go down to where it says the
Shadows.
shadows and you hit your glow, right? Now, this is the thing. Here's the circle. You change your color of your glow. Now, this is the whole thing. And ask me what color it was. I don't know. So what do? I go and hit this dropper and you find one of the colors that you got. That ain't going to work. Let's go with this color in here. And that's giving us just enough. And you can either adjust it, right? To be the cut, and I'm thinking that orange might have do it. Okay. Go in there and do that, right? And so we do that now. I think I need to make it a little bit stronger. Nothing too strong. Yeah, something like that. And then, okay, now then you can go over to your sides, right? And you can change the size that you want it to be. Say you want it to be stronger like that. We really don't want it like that because that's too much. I mean, a little bit goes a long way, right? And you don't want it to be strong. So what you do is you blur it out. And what happens is it's not like a strong outline that's on there. So with this orange on here, the way that it kind of just gives it a exactly what it needs to kind of separate it from the background. Okay, what y'all think? Nothing too much, nothing too little, but just right, right? So you got that. And here we have, now, this is the thing that I said. We don't have to use this, but sometimes it works all the time. I usually do one of these all the time. I always put a gradient on there because it actually brings out stuff, right? What happens is I can take, because I don't want to mess up my bear, baby. Tracy, you did your big one on that one. Okay, so say I take this, and I'm not talking about leaving it there, but just say we take it and do it this way. We take it and we bring it behind. Now, I'm not saying leave it there. Okay, y'all, don't jump on the sister yet. Put it in a position, right? And I hit it too many times. Okay, so you bring that black gradient down and you bring it behind everything. And what it does is it actually just gives it, it makes it stand out just a little bit more. What do y'all think?
Feels.
Huh?
It
No
is.
gradient? Gradient.
No.
Huh?
Gradient fine.
Huh?
Gradient is fine. I said that
It's
gradient is fine.
okay. Cool, cool. All right. And if I do it on
It
one
looks
side,
like it's in a frame.
uh-huh.
If you look in the
Exactly.
corners, if you look all
Yeah.
the way around it,
Mm-hmm. It's
it looks like
that's
it's
the
in a frame.
uh-huh. So you that's the whole thing. It's something about the way that happens. It comes up. Now let's try one more time. We might not need it on the other side. So just let's take just
Well, you
bear
may
with
want to
us.
change the color
Of what? Of the gradient? I don't know. I
to
think I
match
kind of like it like this, y'all. What you think?
because it's lighter on the other side. It's lighter on the other
Okay, we
side
got you. We got
than
you.
with the bear.
Not the okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me find it because sometimes that can be good too. Okay, now I can't find it. Okay, so if you can't find it, what do? You hit your layers, and you can come there and you can do it again. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it, right? And switch it off. We're going to take it and we are
Flip
going
it,
to go into the other direction. So what we're
flip
doing,
it.
we're flipping it and we're gonna flip it. Sometimes, you know, that's what pisses me off. It seems like it's gonna go left, right. Sometimes not. It's okay. And what? Stop talking about me, Tracy. I'm not. And this will be fine. But guess what? A lot of that opacity has to come out of there, just enough to give it a little bit of a dimension and make the rest of the area stand out, y'all. What y'all think about
Yeah,
that?
because otherwise, just that dark, it would have threw it off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I kind of like that, y'all. What y'all think?
Yeah.
So we
Teamwork
got,
make the dream work.
yeah, all right. There we go. So wait a minute. Did I? And that was one thing I wanted to check and make sure position, and then go in here and see what happened with my C. Why does it look like it's not 100%? It is, but that's okay. Cause guess what?
It's a different orange.
Mm-hmm. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and I think the lights on the midway on the Soldiers Field, which is the stadium that they're in, is kind of giving it that look. But what? Okay, so let's just say we're gonna share this, and I'm gonna download this. And this is what we're gonna work with a little bit. Tracy's gonna come up with another design also. And I don't know if she can jam that doggone thing like she jammed this whatchamacallit. Wait a minute, this look like something is in here. What is this that's giving? Oh, that's what it is. Hold on.
What is
uh
Paul?
no, it looks like it's a line in there. Let's see, BG remove. It just looks like it's a line there for some odd reason. Is it me, y'all,
It's
or
you.
is it? It don't look like it's a line right there.
Can you move it up? Move that
What?
ball up some, like the move it up, but put it like it's on.
See,
Put it right
I
there
know
on the
I ain't
bear
crazy.
paw.
Look at it. You see what it is? It's this one.
It's the rest of the stadium.
I think it's the where I did the
But can you move that ball and put it over it?
what ball?
The
This one?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to turn it.
Okay.
How that look?
Mm-mm.
See? Unless I take it and
Just
bring it.
start said we making her stomach hurt.
Who said that?
Now, just start. Now, can you
Oh,
move that ball back a little bit,
what he?
like that bear has his paw on it?
Yes, I can bring him behind there. Position him to go behind the bear. Where is it? Behind. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know because it's still. I gotta find it. Let's see. Oh
Oh,
shoot.
oh, yeah, there it is.
Uh-huh. I gotta go back because
Bring it
every time
down
I,
and bring it down, down
within the
even. Bring it, bring it down. Pull it down.
what the bear,
No, the line, right there. Pull it down. You see where that blue is in the back of that?
the blue is the problem.
You see, bring it down some.
What? What am I bringing down, Tracy?
I was
See,
saying where the bird was. You see down there where it's dark
see.
above, behind, in front of,
Now,
behind the
if I
helmet.
take that
Can you pull
bear
that
and bring
down?
it out a little bit more, guess
Right
what?
there.
It kind of covers up the line. Where's my
Hmm.
football at?
Right
So
there
that's what we're
behind him,
gonna
in the
do.
middle of them two.
Okay, so
What you
I
do
gotta
with it?
find my football. I ain't moved it. It's
There it
there.
is.
It's somewhere else. Where is that? Oh, there it go. See, that's right. Okay. Now
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna bring it back up over the bear again. And that will do
Mm-hmm.
it because the bear is covering it up. But y'all, what do y'all
Yeah,
think?
ma'am.
All right. So I'm still gonna bring that football. I don't know. It can look good just like it is. So this is going to be, I'm
Shay,
going to
don't be
download
laughing.
this. Huh?
I
I'm
told Shay, don't be
downloading
laughing.
it. Please don't laugh at me. I'm like Erica Badu. Y'all know I'm an artist. Don't be don't be
No,
jumping.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, so
You play
now
too
that we
much.
have, always remember, you all, this is one of the things that I always jump on, is the fact that you make sure that you put this somewhere where you can find it. It ain't nothing like trying to find something and you looking for 2 days for something. It can happen, not 2 days. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but okay, so we are going with a sports challenge. I did have a sports challenge in here. Thank you. I'm going crazy. All right. So this is going to be, and we're going to work with this to do some other things while we're working. Remember one thing, and then moving with everything else. Okay. So we are going to. I'm going to say complete. COMPLE. Y'all know I can't type. Don't jump on the sister. Okay. And it's supposed to be in sports challenge. Save it. And here, that is what we are going to use for some of the things that we're going to be doing across the whatchamacallit. And again, let me bring this down. And then we're going to stop sharing, and it's going back to us. You all. Hey, sis, I've been seeing you. AJ Designs. I can't think of her
Yep.
name right now. But yep, I know. So, hey, I've been seeing you. Y'all, thanks for coming. What y'all think? Let me know what you think about the graphic.
They say it looks good.
Because I know a lot of times I am crazy with doing stuff, and I get where I develop, and it takes me like 2 to 3 hours to do a graphic. This was nothing. I add so much more to kind of bring out colors and develop and make it where you get all the shadows and stuff like that. And that's not something that I can continue to do. That's not what I should be doing in this time, because that would really take up too much time. But again, it kind of gives the thought of what we're doing, and I'm glad that we have a design that I'm happy with, that I have not overdeveloped, because I am the queen of overdeveloped, y'all. Y'all have to forgive me on that one, okay? So it again, today, what did we do? Let's try to bring it back together. We discussed everything that we were going to be doing in the sports. Well, this is the watch party, but what we're going to be doing week in this 4 week challenge. It's not a challenge, Lord. I keep on saying challenge, but in this
It's our
4 week
playbook.
series, right, the playbook. So we talked about the playbook, the things that we are going to do as far as each week. Um, Also, we are going to be doing we're going to be going into some of the things that are supposed to be teaching us what to do to ensure that we have what we need to monetize the efforts that we're using to make money. Okay, we want to make sure we do that. That's the important part. So this week we've gotten to that point. We're going to be doing some things like finishing up some stuff, and we're gonna be giving some giveaways. We got to give away some giveaways, y'all. Last time something went wrong, I was had to go to Chicago and all this other stuff, and then nobody else followed up. So we've gotten our design. We're going to be putting that design on a couple of things, and again, I'll have everything set up. I will actually post this graphic on our social media. Both of us will be posting it on our social media pages, and we will be going to part two. And part two, I forgot what it was. I think that's where we're going to be going into making sure that we are marketing to the right people, the right things, ensuring that we have the right things and how we are going to present it to our clients. You want to make sure that we're making it look like it's not, oh, we have a basketball, or pow, we got a basketball. You're not going to be saying that. We want to make sure that we're saying that we have something else that's going to make it a basketball. In other words, we're going to give them what they need to make it where we're saying instead of a basketball, they have a this for your this and that and the other. I'm trying not to give out the information. So you all, this will actually conclude, and we have actually went over more than what I want to, because we couldn't get into the other stuff. Traci's going to be doing some more using AI more next week, and we will be starting with our marketing next week. I think that's what it is. We're going to do some more designs. We're going to be applying them to things, and then we're going to be going into marketing. So if there's any questions, you all, any questions whatsoever, you can put it in the chat. I don't see any questions in the chat. Thank you all for coming. Y'all, thank you so much for coming. And next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m., we will be going with part 2 of our series for our playbook. You all have a great evening, and thank you. Thank you for coming. And we will see you all next.
Thank you,
week.
Tuck.
Thank y'all for coming. Yeah, Tuck kind of stayed. I'm surprised because she the queen of moving around, baby. She is. Yes, she is. You know, Tuck be busy. She knows she be. Y'all know y'all.
Tuck is looking at everybody that's working.
Is she? Is she?
Yes.
That's when she can. That's just when she can.
Because Katrina's on Sublimation Besties.
Yeah.
She been in both
she
places.
Working right now?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
You know she's gonna be on there till 12 o'clock.
Is she? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just wonderful?
Just Start said she learned a lot.
Who said that?
Just
I'm glad. Start. I am so Glad that you all, I hope you enjoyed everything that we're doing. I'm praying that we are fulfilling your time, because your time is
It's very
important. I
valuable.
know that. And we do not want to ignore the fact that you are taking out your time and spending this time with us in the evening. You could be doing anything. So we just want to make sure that we acknowledge each and every one of you. Thank you all for showing up. And how about this? We will see you all next week for part 2.
Thank y'all. Y'all
Good
have a good night.
night.
Bye. Shay said we did an awesome job. Another awesome job.
Oh, we're not out yet.
Huh?
Not out yet.
I know. But thank y'all for y'all's comments.